Hello, I am Comet2, and this is Angry Laser Space, A Tale of Angry Lasers in Space. A game I made a long time ago, and I wanted to record a full playthrough of this, and this is unscripted, so that's gonna be very funny. I probably will have no idea what to say, so maybe I'll be quiet a lot of the time. We'll see. But I developed it, I should give credit where due. I was not the only developer, I was the main developer. I had great help from Chattel in level design and additional coding, and can't forget the wonderful soundtrack that was made by Bashe Man, or Bashe as he's called nowadays, I'm not sure. I'll link. And I paid for this soundtrack, so please listen to it, it's very good, I think so. But yeah. And just forewarning, there's gonna be flashing lights because I have not disabled the effects. So if you're sensitive to that, then maybe don't watch. Right. Then let's just get started. I think I'm just gonna play it on. Yeah. Nightmare? Yeah. Nah. I'll just play normal. To show some cool shit and hopefully not me dying too much. This will take maybe half an hour. Pulse. Yeah. You can choose different weapons. Just gonna go with the default ones because they're reliable, they work. And we start. So the fun thing about this galaxy in the background, it's actually generated at the start of the level, which took too long to make. And works pretty well, I guess. It's better than the background there was initially. And the stars are random too. And yeah, it's not much of a background, but I suppose it serves its purpose. Gotta kill as many as possible. Super shot. With the energy down there. And taking hits is not always a problem, which I'll show in the end of the level. I am recording, good. Would be just like me to fucking forget to record. I'm realizing now the game sound is actually pretty much absent, but yeah, whatever. That is danger bonus. You get money from taking damage, which was an attempt to like balance things out a bit for the less competent players. But you can also just use it for insurance fraud, basically, which I'll take that as a game mechanic. Right. Fun things first, Gatling upgrade. More DACA, more good. As you can see, we shoot faster now, which is good. We like more DACA. I have tried a little bit of sound testing before this, but I'll probably not be editing it much, so we will see how bad this goes. And also, as you can see, there are new yellow enemies now, and that is... My plan was to introduce something new every level, basically. So every even-numbered level, there is a new yellow enemy, and every odd-numbered, there's a new green enemy. The yellows are basically upgraded greens, which gives more points and behave in a, well, usually more difficult manner. Like here, they're going diagonally instead of straight ahead. And you will see more of that later, a lot more. I hope I won't be coughing too much, because I've had a cough for the last 2 months and I could not wait for that to be done. Oh yeah, insurance fraud. Let's go. There we go. Don't want to die, but yeah, more danger bonus. See, now we got a skill point too, from leveling up, which I'm not sure why I shoehorned in my experience points, but I guess it's a different kind of progression that you can use. Always fun. Gatling for turret, very good. And let's go with offense because we're going crazy here. Right, hope that wasn't too much of a pause, we'll see. What else do I like? I do like Splinter Cannon, but I'll take that later, I think. Speed for turrets, very good, because then you can hit better. Turret is the one that you aim with a mouse, of course. Front guns, you get more bang for your buck with the front guns, but you can only fire those forwards. And in theory, I think the best turret weapon is probably the beam, because it hits instantly, and you can aim more easily. But it has its own issues. Let's see, is this enough? Yeah, this is fine. Let's go. As you can see, the turret bullets are flying faster now. And I think this applies to the super shot as well. You also have front supers, by the way, but I just don't use those much because you can't aim them. And you want to kill as many of them enemies as possible because you gain money this way. And the more money you, the more upgrades you can buy, the more powerful you get. It's a bit of a balancing act. It's kinda crazy it didn't take longer than it did to balance this money income, honestly. And if I sound very nervous and shy, it's because I am. I'm probably halfway dead from anxiety by the time we're done. Well, we'll see. This is not the worst I've done. I've roleplayed as a frog. More insurance fraud? Yeah. Later on there may be some issues with doing this, which I'll showcase when that comes up. Ooh, I think we have money for Splinter upgrade now. Yes, we do. A very powerful upgrade, or at least it gets. Oh yeah, and increased damage at first, not much. Increased fire rate, very good. And this just keeps scaling upwards with the top upgrades being the most powerful. The defense line is also pretty good now. It was lame originally, but now it's actually quite powerful. It's very difficult to die when you have max defense, which is not to be underestimated, especially on higher difficulties. Like, when I go Nightmare, I actually go for the defense line. It feels weird to be talking to nothing and pretending people are listening. Yeah, you can see with the Splinter upgrade, enemies explode into like little shards of energy, which also change depending on which kind of weapon you have. Here it's just little energy fragments that are pretty unremarkable, but they work. They deal a bit of damage and soften up nearby enemies. And also, since this is normal, I don't need to be like super prodigiously good at this, but you know, I'm the main developer, I should probably be pretty good at it. I also balanced the game after me being able to complete it on Nightmare, so you know, more people should be able to complete it on normal by comparison. But Nightmare is not the top difficulty, and I am not going to pretend I made any effort towards balancing those at all, the top difficulties. Oh, I did take some damage here. Probably because I'm distracted, talking like an idiot. Go. And we do like some turret splinters, yeah. And Splinter's super, so super shots now splinter enemies as well. Ooh, yeah, and we'll want to get the damage up above 15 because most enemies have like 20, 30 or 40 health, and some have 60. So it's like breakpoints of 10, 15 and 20 usually. Oh, the boss. Hello. There's a trick to this one, and I should have had them faster front guns. There we go. It's a pretty fast one, but it can kill you quickly. I should probably get a bit of armor now. Now yellow enemies, they have 30 health. Well, these do. Oh yeah, the red ones. Well, yeah, red enemies, they're fun. Very funny. Them wedges, the first mooks you encounter, have the red variant first, and they come from the side like that. They're very annoying. They're not very tanky or anything, but they hit for full damage all the time. Whereas normally crashing into an enemy deals damage based on the remaining hull it has. So they can actually hit really hard, and crashing deals double damage to shields, so that's gonna fuck your shield up most of the time. If you have one, which I do not, I will rectify this later. I think my record so far is having all upgrades by like level 16, stage 16 I think. Keep mixing words up. But I mean, hey, I tell people to enjoy being bad at things, so I will be bad at recording a video here. Make a complete fool of myself. Get some. Oh, right, the new thing. Yeah. This is what prevents you from abusing the danger bonus. Red strafers show up. You don't see strafers until much later, and these red boys are really dangerous. And the ones spawned by lingering too long, they do not give any points, so you can't farm them. There's no point. Just get on with it. Fragment power, yeah, that's good. On speed, get some shield. Frost is nice too. Should probably get some more damage at some point, but we'll take that later. There's gonna be plenty of money later on, trust me. Right, fast shots, we like that. You can see our killing power is starting to be pretty dramatic. And this will only go from here. Oh yeah, spreaders. Yeah. And also, you probably did notice the beam enemies earlier on. Oh, that was so fast. The crashing gives a bit of knockback as well, but it's usually only noticeable with the red wedges. Because they fly into you fast. It's based on speed. So kill a lot of spooks. And you might notice up in the corner we do have lives, which was actually added after 1.0, because someone suggested that if you don't have lives, you can get soft locked by being, well, too bad at the game. So this is essentially to force a restart, make you do better, so you can actually complete the game. Instead of wasting your time smashing your head against one level for 1,000 years, get a terrible payout and, yeah, and end up in an even worse position for the next level. That's just not fun, so I agreed, that was a good point, add some lives. We are getting... ooh, piercing shots. That is a massive boost in damage. Piercing does some scale down your damage after piercing. So, during development it didn't, and that was too powerful, to put it mildly. Let's see, spread shot? Not yet. Let's get some big shield. Big shield, good. It actually says the HP of the shield down there. Shield points. 15, 25. And the it doesn't specify the recharge rate very well, but just get the big shield. It's good. Shields also have a... yeah, you can see the piercing in action as well, which was pretty annoying to implement, but I mean, this was made with GameMaker 8.1, which was a long time ago, and it was a bad program. Well, it ran terribly, but it works overall. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about, piercing. And usually if you just stay in motion, you'll be pretty fine. Just don't like fly into massive bunches of bullets and you won't die that much. It's not normal. It's almost a shame you have to listen to me rambling instead of the music, but maybe I'll record a voiceless thing later. I probably also do better. Yeah, green strafers. You had the red ones spoiled, which circled you. These just actually strafe you and then scram. The green ones, not very bad. Yellow ones, coming later. Red ones, very bad. They hang around. Ah, that's an annoying amount of catch. It's... yeah, more thrust. Grab the regen, why not? And in this case you'll definitely want greater regeneration, because otherwise you basically don't get anything while firing. Stage 9, I think that was where my last big recording ended. Yeah, yellow turtles, they just shoot faster bullets and shoot more of them. That's very simple. Keep moving and they won't hit you. If you don't move, they will hit you. Ow, beamed. You might have noticed earlier that beams reflect off of your shield like in a circular manner, which was not necessary at all, but it looks cool, so why not? Maybe I should have made bullets reflect as well, that would have been cool. Ooh, yellow beams. Yellow beams are pretty nasty because they pierce your shield. And unless you have the last defensive upgrade, which prevents piercing in most cases. There we go. We are about set for something funny now. Spread shot. Ooh, and damage upgrade. This increases your damage modifier, which is a very rare upgrade. The little percentage stuff over there, I don't know if you can see it. Which is just multiplies your damage. And oh, turret above over 20 now. One shots the weakest enemies. Very good. Should probably grab the regeneration because this boss can be a bit of a dick. Unless we just out-darker it. That big beam, that will kill you. Not get hit by it. I think I nerfed this boss a little too much, honestly. But it can kill you, so well, whatever. Bosses are not my strong suit. Well, they weren't. I think the final boss is better, but you'll see that one. Red shooters. Or block faces, I call them. Red bullets, more damage, usually fired in bursts. And of course tougher. Also, yeah, spread shot. Sometimes. Oh, damn it. Also implemented a bit of screen shake when you crash into enemies, which is... I mean, I think it looks cool, but you minus me very... Might also not show very well on the recording because I'm playing on 144 Hz and the recording is 60. So I hope it doesn't look too bad. The game does support any frame rate though, so you can just set it in the config file. So if you don't find the one you need in the menu, then you can, I don't know, set it to 5 FPS if you want to for some reason. There's getting to be a lot of sentries in the end by now. They usually just mark the end of the level. It's a little challenge to beat those before you can move on. Spread shot. Oh, the spread shot. Reactor upgrade. More shield, more super. Very good. Piercing shields. Shield piercing. Oh yeah. This can be very useful later on. Bigger wedges. No. These are tougher. Suppose I don't have to explain everything that comes on screen, but makes for some screen time, I suppose. And also, yes, the spread shot enemies do have specific points of origin for all the bullets, so which I had to set manually because I'm a fucking idiot. But it looks cool, so why not? I think that's a big part of this game, honestly. Just, it looks cool, why not? Oh, lots of strafers here. This is nothing, trust me. And as you can see, getting hit is much less of an issue once you have a shield that regenerates. These are a lot of enemies. I think this one level... Is this one made by Charter? I almost can't remember by now. But he makes some really good levels, and I'm glad he was there to help me with it, because wow, it's boring to make these levels. Oh, spread supers. That is very good. That's the fun times. Let's get some... The special upgrade, more modifier and more piercing, which stacks the other upgrades. So that's very interesting. Try it first. This is a charter level. Usually have denser clusters of enemies. I think it's an interesting challenge. I had to nerf a few of them because he was too merciless. I think it's cool. Oh, and also Chartle really helped me with the second boss he showed earlier. He programmed the rockets of it, and the slow fire, the slow spread fire bullets that you maybe didn't see much of. But yeah, his help has been invaluable for this. And also, again, the soundtrack by Bashe, it's so good. Please listen to it. I'd probably guess that if you weren't having a very good run, then this might be where things start heating up for you, because as you can see, there's a lot of enemies and you need to shoot many of them. A really big cluster of sentries here, which die like flies. Front special, yes. Epic reactor upgrade. Now we can go over to the defensive line, because you usually get enough skill points to like go up to here. Shield capacitors or you can mix and match as well. There's no problem with that. But then you might miss up on the top upgrades. This first one, crash armor, good for red wedges, not much else. Dash, very good, but we'll see as we climb up. Ooh, new shield enemies. And if you don't have the shield piercing upgrade, then your shots deal no damage to these from the front, but you can hit them from the back. And of course, super shots still hurt them, still kill them. Ooh. But because we do have shield piercing, I can just shoot right through them. Which is maybe might feel a little bit cheap, but there has to be some trade-off to you know, going full defense and being almost impossible to kill. Oh yeah, yellow strafers, dangerous boys or girls. Who knows? I genuinely haven't fucking thought of it. I don't think it's important. And a straight up curtain of red bullets, which can be very scary. I think they deal 6 damage instead of 5, basically. Ooh, I just want to see this one. Well, that is a very big... This was much bigger before, actually. I had to remove like half of them. Need a quick drink. Right. Thank goodness for pausing in OBS. Get the dash, which allows us to go through bullets every once in a while. Without getting hurt, mind you. Super upgrade is pretty simple. It just reduces the cost of your super shots, which is nice. More supers is more good. Oh shit. Oh yeah. The third boss. Dangerous. Starts very suddenly. Oh yeah, okay. I got sniped by the kill beam there. And if you get hit by it... Wow. I don't think it's designed for this frame rate. I'm doing well. Alright, let's see this. The artillery is also very dangerous. It took a good fat while to program that cool arc it has. It's like pseudo 3D. So like it does have a third dimension, and I think it's mostly accurate how it scales. Again, I didn't need to at all, but it looks cool. Sensor upgrade. It was actually further up before, but I realized it's a pretty nice thing to have when you get closer to the later levels, and you will see why. Stage 16. Many yellows. Again. I think another red enemy has showed up in the end as well. Oh jeez, what the fuck? Oh yeah, it's an apeshit. I forgot that. Ooh, there they are, the Leviathans. These are the most dangerous enemies around. And I've had some people cursing my name for making them, because when you get rammed by them, that's an instant kill. Well, it's not necessarily. It deals a lot of damage, but it will usually kill you. The sides reflect your shots, and yeah. The path can be a bit erratic. It took so long to get right. Trust me. Oh, there we have them. Red sentries, very fast bullets, shots in bursts of 2. That's almost rude. I mean, that's not the worst thing I'll have done to the player in this game. Maybe next recording would be with a high apeshit coefficient. I completely forgot about that. Basically, there's a 1 in 10,000 chance that something wacky happens when an enemy spawns or when you kill a splinter enemy. Or splinter an enemy. Shield integrity, more shields, very good. I bought all the things, so, you know, there's not much else to go by. Ooh, there we have the yellow shields. They reflect your shots harmfully. That can be very dangerous if you have a lot of firepower. Which I do. Because the deflect damage does scale with your own. That's another Leviathan. Snipe that bitch. Sorry if I curse, but that's how I talk. My friends can confirm. They'll probably have a big laugh at me trying to narrate this whole thing. More supers means you can just double shoot that way, which is very nice. Supers also scale with your damage, with the damage of the projectile. Ooh, reflection. Dash. Dash through the bullets. The danger bonus also scales, as you can see. Getting hit a lot more, so more danger. Shield capacitors. Pretty simple. You gain super energy when you get hit on the shield. That's very good. Pretty simple. Stage 18. We're back to my levels now. And I've also been an asshole. Also of note, did I? I think it did. Leviathans are resistant to super shots to a certain degree, at least mostly in the face and the sides, which can really fuck up when you just don't get hit by it. Oh, that's true. Why am I like this? Getting the reflection. Ooh, there we have the reason for the sensor upgrade. The despoilers, I've called them. Fire big beam, which deals, I think it's 90 damage on a hit, which ignores your armor and ignores your shield. So if you get hit, you're pretty fucked. Originally it was 100 damage that killed you instantly on normal. Ooh. Oh, hello. Ow. There you saw what happened. So the reason for the sensor upgrade here is that it gives you a bigger forewarning for the shot. Which, as you can see, when it's basically one-shots you, that's nice to have. So at least the the shot only hits for 1 frame, so once you see it, it's safe to go past it. Well, once the beam is there, mind you. Not once you see the charging line. Oh. There we go. Have to play a bit rude this time. Just funneling you towards the big boy. I'm not always a nice man. Yellow strafers galore. Little pew-pews. Oh, hello. Thick boys. And dash through the shit ton of bullets. Whew, got it. There's 20 stages, so we're near the end now. Ah, shit, I didn't get the last one. Oh well. Stage 19. This coming one is my favorite. It is 50% longer than every other level before it. And it's a lot tighter packed, so... shit is about to go down, indeed. And I made this as a challenge to the player, because if you can't beat this, you probably can't beat the final boss. So honestly, the final boss might be a bit underwhelming by comparison. Ooh. Shoot. Oh, don't. Okay, hit by the spoilers. But do hit them. Oh yeah, it's almost New Year's Eve. There might be fireworks outside. And I'm spending my evening recording gameplay video. Why not? We're supposed to be playing Pathfinder, but we're missing a player, so game cancelled. Might as well use the voice time for this. Just focus fire these big boys down, because if you crash into them, it's also very bad. Ooh, there we have one of the yellow leviathans. Faster, bigger, tougher, everything you don't want them to be. And now you get entire squadrons of strafers coming for you. Which, I personally find this pretty hype, but again, you might be wary. I like fast games. Much bullet. But you can take a hit by this point, so... Unless you're on the very highest difficulty, then you can't take a hit. Sucks to you then. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there's an asshole here. Ah, shit. There we go. Got him. 2? Also forgot to mention, defense upgrades also give you damage resistance bonuses. So leveling it up just ambiently makes you tougher. Ooh, got overcharge. Very nice. You deal more damage when you have more super energy above your 100%, which you can get with energy absorption and shield capacitors. Where your overcharge allows due to pump it up up to 200%. Can't get the last one sadly, but it'll be fine. Final boss, which is a lot tougher than all preceding bosses. Don't get hit by that beam, by the way. It will kill you on all difficulties. Oh, but it's not done. No. Now you get the real red strafers. And you get a lot of them. They will circle you. And this phase is probably the most annoying to dodge. I don't know why the fuck I did this. And yeah, it will try to hit you with those beams. And red leviathans. Which are, some people have said are the real boss. Because they are so tough and dangerous, they will kill you. Ooh, there we go, got it. And the last little bit here. Which I found you can dodge almost elegantly by doing figure eights. I'm failing, there we go. Got it. And that was it. Just a happy little end game screen because I couldn't think of anything else. So here's some fancy stats. Trying through, died 4 times, shameful. But can't be perfect every time. So that is Angry Laser Space. Yeah, I just wanted to show it up, honestly. I'm proud of it. It took a long time to make, like 8 years from start to finish, but I also have had a lot of breaks in the development, during which I had to remake a lot of the sprites and just got better at coding. Had to refactor a lot of the code, which is still probably fucking atrocious. But you know how it is with first projects, they are just not very elegant. They don't have to be, because it's the first. Just make something. That's the fun thing. Right then. I don't think there is much else to say about it then. If I forgot, I might put it in the description. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed. And don't know if I'll say see you next time, like some kind of... Do I say like and subscribe? See if it pops in the in the bottom? Probably not. We'll see. Alright, see you guys.